Do you know that mental slavery is the same as poverty of the mind, poverty mindset, and that it can keep you stuck in a circle of scarcity even when opportunities for growth are within reach? Well, in this video, we will explore the insidious trap of poverty mind/mental slavery and how you can break free in 2024. Have you ever felt like you are constantly struggling to make ends meet, no matter how hard you work or how many hours you put in? It could be because you are trapped in poverty mindset. This mental slavery is fueled by limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns that holds you back from achieving your full potential. But fear not, as there are ways to overcome this detrimental mindset. By shifting your perspective and adopting new empowering beliefs, you can attract abundance into your life. So let's dive into practical strategies and mindsets that can help you break free from this mental slavery. Hello everyone, welcome to The Unbreakable Woman. My name is Jenny. Today we're about mental slavery. Do you know that your thoughts and your beliefs have the power and the potential to shape your reality and transform your life either for the better or for worse? Mental slavery is what we have inculcated inside our brain. It's what we have told ourselves that we cannot amount to anything. We tell ourselves that success is achievable only to certain people. Success will not be achievable to us. We cannot see success. What is it called? It's called self-deprecating tendencies. You believe that only certain people can succeed, only certain people can get wealth, only certain people can amount to something in life, but you can't amount to anything. You know the kind of words that we use to talk down on ourselves are, for example, the struggle is real, as if success is not real. Oh, I'm hanging in there, as if the Bible did not say we are seated with Christ in heavenly places. It's called mental slavery. You believe that other people are succeeding, you cannot succeed. Because you were born poor, therefore you can't grow rich. Because you are born poor, you think God has not given you everything that you need to succeed in life. Being born poor is not my fault. But what is my fault is dying poor. Being born in poverty, being born in a low-class family is not my fault because I didn't choose to be born in that family. But what is my fault is dying in poverty. It's called mental slavery because we believe that as our fathers were, as our mothers were, so it will continue to be. Some women will say they don't want to be a gold digger. Well, let me suggest to you, be a doormat. If you don't want to be a gold digger, be a doormat. Because every time you meet somebody in life, they're always digging something in you or out of you. You have this small person mentality. I don't want to be a gold digger. I don't want a rich man. I just want to be okay. That's small people's mentality. That's why you can't move ahead in life, because you believe that you can't attract rich people, richness in your life. You can't attract wealth in your life. That's what you keep telling yourself. Self-deprecating tendencies. Poverty of the mind. Small people's mentality. People, the Bible says, he that seeketh will find. And he that knocketh, the door shall be open. You seek. That's why it feels like we're not making any headway, because we keep following the same pattern that our parents followed. We keep following the same thing that other people in our lives did and they did not succeed. At a time in your life, you have to make a reverse. You have to say, no, let me choose another direction by reorienting your mind. by talking to your mind, by psyching your brain that I can do it. If you want to change your mental capacity, if you want to change your mental mind, if you want to break away from slavery, from mental slavery, keep yourself away from people who talk or operate from a spirit of lack. If you want to succeed, keep yourself away from people who operate from a spirit of lack. Because those people, those friends, those family members, all they do is to talk from a place of lack. What they do is to talk from a place of want. What they do is to talk from a place of need. They don't talk from a place of abundance. They don't talk from a place of I can do it. They don't talk from a place of I have all things that pertains to life. The Bible said those that know their God will walk strong and do exploit. The people who talk from a place of lack don't know the God they carry. They don't know who they are in Christ. I have given you all things that pertains to life, says the Bible. So if you want to break away from mental slavery, if you want to operate from a place of abundance, stay away from people who have small people's mentality, from people who have lack of abundance, from people who operate from a spirit of lack, from a spirit of need. Stay away from those people. No wonder they say, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Your friends, are they the ones that will propel you to your destiny? Are they the ones that put fuel and say you can do it? The friends that push you to want to achieve life? Or when you come together to talk, do you talk about why life is not good, why men are not good, why relationships are not good, when you can be using that same energy to further your life, to further your destiny, to make things happen for you? Surround yourself with people who constantly uplift you. Don't surround yourself with people who constantly talk about struggles. Yeah, how are you doing today? The struggle is real. How are you doing today? I'm hanging in there. People who always talk about struggle, 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 constant lack, stay away from those people. Because all you're going to be seeing around you is lack. Even though you make so much money, but you're still going to be seeing lack. Because the struggle is real, says your friends. You see, I come from a family where we were born poor, from a poor family. And I understand that people have broke days. But it's only a dummy that stays broke and broken for the rest of his or her life. Our lineage, our family, we are poor. But what is not okay is for us to die in poverty. I tell people, if I was born in hell, it doesn't make sense that I live in hell and then go to hell. At what point are we going to break that generational curse? Break that slavery mentality? Also say this, you as a woman, stay away from people who instill fear in you. Stay away from people who instill lack in your life. Stay away from people like that, because you don't need them in your life. People like that don't bring anything positive into your life. Poverty is everywhere in the world, but poverty mindset is an individualistic makeup and is programmed. Poverty is everywhere in the world, but when you program your brain that you can never succeed, you cannot succeed because poverty is everywhere in the world, guess what? All you're going to be seeing is poverty, because you have already programmed yourself. You have that proclivity that you can never succeed. And I'm making this message not because I have everything I need in life. But you see, I'm on my way. And it's my mindset that got me to where I am right now. And if you don't have this type of mindset, the mindset that says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, you're not going to succeed. Because all you're going to be doing is looking down on yourself, looking down on your ability, looking down on your capability, looking down on what you can achieve in your life. Because you are being programmed. Sometimes I ask some women, why can't you start a business? Why can't you start your own business? You know what some people tell me? Oh, the white man can't give us loans. Oh, Jane, you know, we are being programmed to stay in poverty. We are being programmed to receive welfare. Nobody programmed you to receive welfare. It's just your mentality. It's just what you tell yourself. It's what you think about yourself. Because your mama, your grandmama was on EBT card. Because your mama was on welfare. Then you think it's your birthright to be on welfare. You think you cannot break free from government assistance. You think you cannot go and achieve life because you are being programmed, because that is how you see yourself. That's why I call it individualistic makeup. That's how you make yourself. That's how you have wired your brain. Poor people's mentality. Poverty of the mind. Because there is nobody in your family that is a speaker. There's nobody in your family that's a business woman. There's nobody in your family that has an organization. There's nobody in your family that is educated. So you think you cannot be educated. You think you cannot achieve life. If I listen to what people say, I will not be speaking to you right now. If I listen to what people say, I will not have my own house right now. If I listen to what people say, I will not have my own business right now. Guess what? From that same business, when I opened, some people said you cannot open a business. Some people say you can't do a beauty supply because these beauty supplies are owned by the Koreans. Black people can't get into it. Guess what? I went into it anyway. Years later, from that same business, we got our citizenship. So imagine if I did not go into beauty supply, I would be running around men looking for who will help me and my children to become citizens. So you never know the plan God has for you. When you listen to people, naysayers, I often say that those who cannot achieve life think everybody else is a failure. When you decide to break free from their shackles, when you decide to break free from their bondage, then they say, you know what they said to you? Oh, she thinks she's all of that. Oh, she thinks she's something. Yeah, you are something because you want to break away from that mental slavery. People think it has not been achieved. You cannot achieve it because they have never achieved it before. They have never achieved it before. When I wanted to open my beauty supply, one of my friends said to me, she said, Jane, you just came to the United States. You have to work in McDonald's before you open a beauty supply. That's what she told me. You see, that is her reality. Because she came to this country and worked in McDonald's for 3-4 years, does not mean I came and I have to work in McDonald's. So she thought that her reality should be my own reality. But we have different stars. We have these different destinies. We have different destinations. It's called mental slavery. As it was in the beginning, so it will continue to be. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be so. Some people fear changes and success because they have the symptom of mental slavery. Success, they feel they cannot achieve life. They cannot achieve success because of their mental slavery, because of poor people's mentality, because of their mindset. And let me tell you, women, dating men who cannot help you in life is poverty mindset. You know, you take the bus. You meet a man who takes the bus also. And you start dating him. Every morning, both of you at the bus stop, waiting for the bus. You see, I I took the bus with my children 4 years in this country, but I never dated a man in a bus. I never dated a man who was riding the bus with me. I never dated men who were riding buses. Because if I'm in poverty, it's fine, okay, by me and my children. But if I have a man and I'm still in poverty, no. Sometimes when I ask women, where did you meet your boyfriend? Oh, I met him in the bus. I met him in the train station. No. Get somebody who can help you. Don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on your ability. Don't look down on what you can attract. Because the energy you put out there is the same energy that is going to come to you. You look at yourself, I cannot attract rich men. I cannot attract handsome men. I cannot attract wealthy men. Guess what? That's what the universe is going to give to you. Because you've already programmed your brain. You've already programmed your mind that you cannot make headway. You cannot succeed. Oh, please, universe, give me just a man. I remember somebody was telling me something. She said that she has a girlfriend that said she just wants a husband. Even if the man is sick and lame, she just wants a man. So to prove to her family members that she can get a husband. What a nasty way of thinking about yourself. What a nasty way of programming your mind. You just want any kind of man to come into your life because people have been talking about you. See, even when you are dead, people are still going to talk about you. You are alive, they're going to talk about you. So why don't you give them something to talk about? You're better off handling your business, taking care of yourself, being healthy and being alive than marrying a man who will not bring prosperity, who will not push you to succeed in your life. Let's break the circles in our lives and family. Let's break the circle of poverty, of mental slavery. Let's break it in our family. When I wrote my book, some people said a hair braider, a hairstylist can write a book. Some people say a salon owner cannot write a book. Some people said a beauty supply owner can write a book. I wrote my first book, Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. I didn't know I could write my second book. When I wrote this one, that gave me the impetus. That gave me the strength to want to write this one. You see, even this one, I contracted this one out to somebody to write for me. But after I wrote my first book, I now believe that I can write my second book. And I went ahead and wrote this all by myself, without any help from that person. That's called being free, knowing that you can do it. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I have given you everything that pertains to life. And more books are coming. Because, back in the days, people think you have to have long beards. You have to have gray hair on your way to the grave before you can write a book. Now, people are succeeding. It's all about how you program your mind. It's all about those self-doubts. You remove them from your mind, from your brain, that I can achieve life. Your ultimate goal in life is to build yourself up. And if you can't build yourself, please get out of the way. If you can't build yourself, get out of the way for those of us who want to build ourselves up. If you can't succeed, get out of the way for those of us who want to succeed. Don't be jealous when we start succeeding. Don't be jealous when we start scintillating. Don't be jealous when we start blossoming, because we have discovered who we are. Because what some people want to do is to push you down, is to make you feel little. And nobody, no man, no woman can make me feel worse than I feel about myself. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. As a woman, you think in your heart, so you are. What are you thinking about yourself? What are you thinking about who you are? In summary, recognizing and shifting away from poverty mindset or slavery mindset is crucial to creating a life of abundance and fulfillment. By embracing positivity, practicing gratitude, and having the right people or company in your life, and also believing in your worth, you can pave the way for a brighter future ahead. Ladies, break away from mental slavery. Break away from I can't do attitude, because God has given you all things that pertains to life, even godliness. Start changing the way you think about yourself. Start changing the way you view yourself. Look in the mirror and see that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Look in the mirror and see that God has given you everything, every potential. Because what people want you to do is to self-doubt yourself. But God has given you the strength to go into that business. God has given you the strength. Let's not talk about business. Because when I started my business, I didn't know anything. But guess what? I've been there 16 years. And people ask me, how did you do it? I have no idea. But all I know is I had God on my inside. All I knew is I heard God speak to me about business. And I went into it. And I have never regretted one day. I never regretted. Go ahead and start achieving your lives, goals and dreams. Go ahead and start reprogramming your mind, knowing that the Lord is the strength of a woman, knowing that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. I will talk to you next time. My books are on Amazon.com. Women's, this one is The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth. This one is the Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And share my videos with your friends and family members. Give my video a thumbs up. I will talk to you next time. Remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman, and nobody is going to love you more than you love yourself. Take care of yourself, and please do take care of each other. Bye.